Hi guys, my name is Shrikant Edam and welcome to my Amazon AWS class, and I believe hope you all doing well. So today we are going to discuss about auto scaling topic, which is a very important topic. Before we start auto scaling topic, let me give you one example. For example, in my organization I have a web server, okay, and it has a hit of 1000 per second, which means many users are using my website at the same time, and because of that there is a heavy load on my web server and it's utilizing more CPU. So to share the load, what I did is I added a new web server, and using load balancer I'm going to share the load. But if we observe here, we are going to do the things manually. In case if I am busy, okay, and I forgot to check my web server load, what will happen is my web server will go down and it will start returning errors to the users, right? So in case if there is no load on my web server, what we will do with the additional web server which we added? We already invested money in it, right? We cannot sell it, we have to keep it when there is a requirement. So to avoid all this, many organizations and companies started migrating to cloud to use auto scaling and fault tolerance and high availability options. What exactly auto scaling does is it will keep adding the resources whenever it is there is a requirement, okay. And fault tolerance, in case like in a region we have multiple availability zones available, right? We are going to add those availability zones in the auto scaling group. If one auto scaling if one availability zone is going to crash, still have two availability zone available. So auto scaling group going to create EC2 in those availability zone. That is called fault tolerance. So note, need to add all availability subnets in auto scaling group. So here we are going to use two new terms, that is called scale out and scale in. Scale out means increase. Increase means adding of instances whenever there is a requirement. Scale in means decrease. Termination of instances when there is no requirement. Okay. So here we are going to create group of EC2 instances that can scale up and down depending on conditions you have configured. So here, using the auto scaling feature, we are going to create EC2. The auto scaling feature going to create EC2 instances whenever there is a requirement. Scale up means adding, scale down means terminating the instances. Enable elasticity by scale horizontally through adding or terminating EC2 instances. So horizontally means, scale horizontally means it is going to add same EC2 instance, same configuration of your EC2 in the auto scaling group. Okay, so whenever for example you already have a EC2, you are going to create a AMI image of it, mean create a copy of it, create a copy of your EC2, and using that AMI image, whenever there is a requirement, it is going to add the EC2 instances. Auto scaling ensures that you have right number of AWS EC2 instances for your needs all time. So because of auto scaling feature, you will have EC2 instances available at all the time. Auto scaling help you save cost by cutting down the number of EC2 instances when not needed, and scaling out to add more instances only when it is required. So using auto scaling feature, it will help you to save cost, yes, and it will add only EC2 instances whenever there is a requirement, and it is going to scale out or scale in instances whenever there is a requirement. Scale out means adding of instances, scale in means terminating of instances. So we have to configure the settings, right? So when you are going to configure auto scaling settings, here we have to mention all this. When you click on launch configuration, you have to mention instance type. Instance type means, like from which instance family you want to select instance, like it can be T2, T3, U4, R3. So depending upon the requirement you can select the instance type. AMI, you are going to create AMI image of your EC2 and you have to select the option here, and you have to select the key pair of your AMI and configure the security group as well. You can create a new security group or you can select existing security group. So I have few screenshots which will be useful for us to refer. So here is a screenshot. When you click on launch configuration, you have to give a name here, and click on this drop down. You have to select the AMI of your EC2, image of your EC2. So using this AMI only, it is going to launch EC2 with the same configuration. In the instance type, you can select your instance. It can be T2, T3 and T4 or anything else. And IMI profile, so here you can select the user for your EC2. Monitoring, if you select this option, it is going to give you detailed report using CloudWatch feature, but it will be chargeable. Okay, here you can select what type of ABS volume you want to configure, instance store or ABS, and storage volumes. By default EC2 will have one volume, right? In case if you want additional volume, you can add it here. Security group, so you can create a new security group or you can select existing one. So security group, using security group you can allow the ports which you want to communicate. And key pair, so EC2 will have a key pair, right? Existing key pair, you can select that one or you can create a new one. Click on acknowledge and create launch configuration. After that you have to create auto scaling group as well. In auto scaling group you have to mention the group name, group size, VPC, subnet and health check period. So when we click on auto scaling group, which will be available on the left side, it will show a window like this. You have to give a name of your auto scaling group. So here you created the configuration, right? It will show here. You have to click on the drop down, it will show it here. You can select a default subnet. In the network you have to select the subnet and VPC. In VPC you can select by default VPC or you can create a new VPC as well. Subnet is nothing, guys, it is availability zone, so we can add it here. So whatever the subnets you are going to add it here, it will be available for the auto scaling group to create instances. Configure advanced option, you can use the load balancer to share the load. In case if you don't want it, you can skip it, it is optional. Health check, when EC2 going to get launched, it is going to perform status check, right? So and it will take like 5 minutes to perform all the status check. So you can configure the time here, like how much time auto scaling needs to wait to communicate to launch. Here it is mentioned 300 seconds by default, which means 5 minutes. You can increase or decrease it. Here the by default option is selected EC2. Okay, auto scaling going to communicate with the EC2 and it is going to check the health status by using the status report. Okay, then only it will know if the EC2 is healthy or unhealthy. Here we did not add the elastic load balancer, so that is the reason I am unchecking this option. And this health check grace period is called warm-up period. And group size, group size means like minimum how many servers you need to perform your production live. So here I kept 2. A minimum you can configure as well, and maximum capacity. So to understand this window better, let me show you one more screenshot. So this is called auto scaling group, right? So here I kept a desired capacity as 2. I already have one EC2 running, but I kept two desired capacity, two instances to be running as well. So here I will be having total 3 instances running, and minimum one size and maximum size I'm going to configure 20. Okay, so if you can read this example, my application to be live, minimum I need one server. So in case my application to be present on live, I need one server, and my application to perform normal desired are 3 servers. Already one server is running, and here I kept 2, so total 3 servers are running. Okay, in case if one server is going to crash, I in backup I have 2 instances running. My application to perform during peak season, so the maximum EC2 instances I kept is 20. Okay, so if there is a load on these 3 servers, what will happen is, by default every 10 minutes it's going to add 2 servers here. So we have to configure all these settings when we create auto scaling group: minimum size, desired capacity, maximum size, and scale out. So the scale out will be done within the maximum size. It is not going to cross 20 servers. So if there is a load on these 3 servers, for every 3 minutes, sorry, if for every 10 minutes it is going to launch 2 servers. Let's scroll down. So here we are going to configure the settings, how many instances you want to launch when there is a requirement, and scaling options, which is very important. In the scaling options, when exactly you want to launch the EC2, if there is a CPU utilization, high CPU utilization, or if there is a high network utilization, or in case if load balancer is requesting. So here I am going to select CPU utilization, target tracking policy. In target tracking policy I am going to configure 50. Okay, if the CPU is consuming more than 50, it is going to launch the EC2. Instance need, I am going to keep 60 seconds to launch the instance. Okay, that is a warm-up period. Next one is add notification. It is SNMP alert, simple mail notification alert. So whenever you're going to launch an instance or terminate it, fail to launch and fail to terminate, in all these scenarios it is going to send you email notifications. You can add tag as well. Then click on create auto scaling group. So here in the desired capacity I kept 2, right? Okay, so I already have one existing EC2 running, so because of this setting 2, here 2 instances already created. So here on one server the CPU utilization crossed 50%. So what will happen is, it is going to launch one more instance. So now I have 4 instances available. So for testing, what I did is I have selected 2 instances and deleted it. Okay, because I kept 2 instances in desired capacity, it is going to create again 2 instances by default automatically. So this is how auto scaling work, guys. We will meet you in next class, part 2 about auto scaling. Okay, there we will have more details. Thank you for watching, guys. Please subscribe, share, and like the video.